Just before I started to read this sonnet here, I'm thinking about the beautiful Natalie Wood. She's been gone almost 40 years now. Her life was cut far too short, and I always had questions about it, and I wondered about it. She didn't deserve what happened to die that young, that beautiful young lady, Natalie Wood. And I wrote this sonnet about her in that movie, Splendor in the Grass. And the name of my sonnet, sonnet number 1028, is Nothing Ever Brings Back Splendor in the Grass. And really that's the message of William Wordsworth, the poet that wrote it. Great man. This poem he wrote is an ode, a poem to immortality. What lasts and what doesn't. Desire, love, incessant urge to be young and live forever. Suppose this gorgeous gift of life could go on forever and ever. Wouldn't it be wonderful? It would be daily splendor in the grass and glorious beauty in the flower. Happily would we always dance, if not for darkest showers, because dark showers happen to everybody. But we have splendorous, amorous awakenings when we're young, flooding our flesh, flooding our hearts, glamorous dreams incarnate that you just feel it in your bones, a harbinger of Cupid's love darts gotten you in the heart, piercing our hearts with giddy rapture, exciting, enthralling, creating memories for always. Our very tender young souls, they just sing. We're so happy to be young and good looking and happy. The English genius poet William Wordsworth, and I want to credit him. His life, 1770, he died in 1850. He's my idol. He's a good writer. He accomplished immortality with his poetry, everlastingly immortal. He showed us disaster after splendor, shows us lessons invaluable that we got to remember, making us think of the strength gained from what remains behind because we survived and we made it to the other side. Sympathy for suffering, grieving not being grieving all the time and sad. What was will ever be, it's done, it's ancient history. Victory over catastrophes, our true love, gone with the wind, he's gone. And it's better to have experienced love than not to have loved ever before. Angels from above, they give us this heavenly bliss of love. It's paradise on earth for all. It's wonderful. Young love. In that movie, Natalie Wood, a great thespian, a great actress, Oscar-nominated, terrific actress for this movie, Splendor in the Grass. In that movie, see her fall apart over Warren Beatty. Heartbroken, loony, as she actually has a nervous breakdown. To the loony bin she did go. Crazed was she for disastrous love. Love for her was a disaster. So she learned in Splendor in the Grass the glory in new flowers, a new beginning, a new glory and a new love. A doctor, a physician that was going to marry her. New sweet happiness. She survived. Knew she? Love, having been, it was there and it was beautiful, will always be. But now it'll be with another beloved. And man, that's pretty intense. Truest love faces tempests and trials and tribulations. Sometimes love is shattered on flinty rocks. But the blindest faith in eternal love is sacred, holy wedlock. And that's for people that commit. They think they've found their soulmate, and I hope they have. Soothing thoughts of hope in this movie, Splendor in the Grass. Hope springing there. With that intense suffering, you still have hope that things will get better. And you begin again to revel in splendor in the grass's blessings. A new beginning. Begin anew, looking beyond even death unto God's future paradise, believing in it. Sin it is to give up. You can't give up. You got to forge on. You got to forge on. You got to strike out anew. You got to pay the price. You're alive. It's so wonderful to be alive. I'm an old man, and every day is such a blessing. The eloquent Sir Wordsworth, William Wordsworth, he held love to be diamonds' priceless esteem. It's more precious than diamonds. Love? It's wonderful. And those of you out there, you know it is. You know it is. It's a magnificent obsession. It's God's happiness. Love. Flowers, true blessing. Love. The brilliance of that poem, Splendor in the Grass. The brilliance of that movie. The brilliance of Natalie Wood. All of it is glorious. God is King. He's telling us, hey, we have hard times, but it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's going to be splendor in the grass and glory in the flower again. Thank you for listening. God bless us, everyone. Au revoir, mes amis.